Hi, I'm Julie and I am the owner of Camp Rhino. So we have hired Whitney to be one of our brand new personal trainers. And the reason that I hired her was, first of all, she's been with us for how many years?
6.
Over 6 years. And secondly, she is also our nutritionist for Camp Rhino Northwest. And so I always think that the best personal trainers are the ones who can teach you how to eat well as well. So first thing I want to do is I want to get to know Whitney a little more. We're going to get really deep into her history in another video, so make sure to watch it. But today I want to hear, Whitney, what kind of client are you the most passionate about helping?
I'm most passionate about helping someone who's ready for that lifelong change.
Lifelong change. And so you lost, how much weight have you lost overall?
35 pounds.
35 pounds. So you know what it feels like to be unhappy in your body, to feel unhealthy, and to want to make the change. And you've made a lifelong change, right?
Absolutely.
And did you think before you made that lifelong change, like, did you think it was possible, or did you have something in your head that like said, I don't even know if I can do this?
I didn't think I could do it.
Didn't think you could do it.
Weight up and down, and didn't think I could do the long-term commitment.
And so you know how to teach our members how to lose weight, feel better, and do that for a lifetime, not just for short term.
No, absolutely.
Okay, I love it. And my favorite thing about our trainers is all of you guys have different tools in your toolbox to help. And to me, you're so compassionate, you're so caring.
Aww.
You're just like, I would want to see you every single day because you're just always happy and always cheerful, and the world could be coming down around your shoulders, but you still put your best face forward. And I feel like that's what your clients are going to look forward to. So clients can come in and meet with you, right, for an 1.5-hour session without paying anything to get started?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay,
Come
perfect.
hang out. Let's talk about your goals and let's go from there.
I love it. Well, I can't wait for you guys to be partnered up with one of our newest trainers, Whitney. And I love her passion, and I love the reason that she's here. You're gonna see her entire story in a different video. But just sit down with her, see what she can do to help you, and you guys are gonna love her program. All right, so I promised you that we were gonna go deep into Whitney's story, and right now we're about to. So Whitney, I wanna hear about the lowest point in your life as far as your physical health, as far as your confidence. Like, tell me about where you were and how that felt.
My lowest point was about 3 or 4 years ago. I was going through some health issues, and I was having a lot of issues with my hormones.
Okay.
And I was putting weight on, I couldn't lose it, changed my diet, I thought I was changing my diet.
We always think we're changing our diet. We always think, well, I'm doing everything I can.
Absolutely. Well, I only thought. And I was starting to exercise, but I got in this kind of yo-yo effect. Like, I'd be so good during the weekend, I'd lose 3 pounds, and then I'd gain 4 now on the weekend.
Okay, so you lose 3 during the week, gain 4 on the weekend, and we know what that math adds up to. It adds up to gradually increasing.
Higher and higher.
Okay.
I got to my highest weight as 162 pounds.
Okay.
And not happy.
And so how did you feel? Like, how did that affect your daily life?
Oh, I had no energy.
No energy.
I would supplement with caffeine, energy drinks. I hated the way I looked in clothing.
So how did that affect your social life? Like,
Oh.
did you want to go out?
No.
No.
No, and if I did, I would get into that bad eating habit while I was out.
Yeah. And so how about like your relationship with your husband? You've been married a long time.
Yes.
Like, did it even affect that?
Oh, absolutely. When you're with someone for so long, you tend to go through things together.
Oh yeah.
So we were both like sad.
both sad, both not confident. And then what I like that you talked about is, yeah, it feels really bad to not like what you look like in the mirror. It feels really bad to not want to go out with friends. But the energy, the lack of energy, and just not wanting to get out of bed, not wanting to go to work, and you don't want to exercise because you don't have any energy. And so tell me about, like, what was your turning point? Like, what made you all of a sudden decide to do the nutrition program that now you're teaching people? Like what was your breakthrough moment? Like, I have to do this and I have to do it right now.
I had finally broken 160.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
in 130s, and I broke 140. I'm like, I won't break 150.
Okay.
And I broke 150. I won't break 160.
Oh, so you were going up. Oh, I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. Okay. So you kept gaining and gaining and gaining.
Yep.
Okay. And then once you got into that number, for you, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told my husband I'm not buying any bigger clothes.
Sure. So once you hit that number that you never in your life thought you would hit, and as a matter of fact, you were trying to lose weight and you just kept going up and up and up. And so you decided no more, and you decided to change your life, and so you joined the nutrition program. And tell me, when you joined the nutrition program that now you're going to be teaching to other people, was it harder than you thought? Was it easier than you thought? Like, what was your thoughts on it?
Eating was easier.
Eating was easier than you thought it was going to be. Okay. Was it fun?
It was fun. It was fun, and it was easier looking at whole foods.
Okay.
But it was difficult because I actually had to eat a little bit more than I was.
Oh, so you were eating more, which made you have more energy.
Yes.
And it was more of the healthier, better stuff for you.
Yes.
Okay, got
Yes.
you. And how fast did your results start to happen?
Oh, honestly, probably right away.
Right away?
My first 8 weeks, I lost 22 pounds.
22 pounds in your first 8 weeks? That's
Yep.
amazing. And so you know how to tell anyone that sits down with you, anyone that becomes your personal training client, your nutrition client, you can tell them, listen, I went through this, and you were dealing with hormonal issues too, which you probably were
Yep.
told at some point that it's going to be hard for you to lose the weight.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I have to go very severe and very strict if I ever want to lose the weight.
That's what you were told by doctors? That you'd have to go very severe and very strict if you ever wanted to lose weight, and you didn't go severe or strict. You
I just found balance.
You found balance. Okay. And balance probably with your working out too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And
I needed
so,
that too.
so if you have a client then, and you're like, for example, they can personal train with you, they can do nutrition with you, but if you had a client that you were doing personal training with, you would teach them how to find that balance. You would teach them how to love the exercising and love the nutrition because you've been through it. And a lot of times, a lot of people know I lost 65 pounds too, so I'm speaking from experience as well. And sometimes all we need is a little help. We need a little help from someone who's been there, help from someone who has been trained as a professional. You, at this point, have gone through a bunch of training, a lot of training. Like, I'm proud of how much training you've gone through and like what you've done and what you've accomplished to help your clients. And so, how confident are you that if someone who is suffering right now and someone who has low energy and they have gained weight and they feel like it's going to be really hard to lose it, how confident are you that if you met with them and you helped them through the process, are you confident that you could help them just like you've helped yourself?
Oh, 100%.
100%.
100%.
Because you've done it.
Yeah.
Because you've done it.
Done it. Been there every step, every class, every meal tracked. I've been there.
Been there. You've been there. Well, I can't wait to see what you do for our clients, and I can't wait to see how many people you can help. I know I limit you to only 14 clients, and the reason we do that is all of my trainers, they're really well trained, they have a lot to give, but I do limit them to 14 clients because I want Whitney to be texting you. I want Whitney to know your history, to know your kids' names, to know what's going on in your life, to know what you ate last week. And she can't know that if she has more than 14 clients. So I encourage you to grab your one-on-one with this amazingly compassionate, wonderful woman. I might end up being one of her 14 clients because I want to build my butt, and I hear that she's an expert at building booties too, so that's kind of fun. But get your one-on-one with her while she still has them. Get on her calendar. The first one-on-one, it's just a 90-minute consult where you get to sit down with this amazing woman, and she gets deep into your why and talks about where do you want to see yourself in a year. And I remember I was still in my 20s actually when I made my first transformation. And I remember that feeling of, I do not want to go another decade feeling this bad and looking like this. And then of course in my 30s, I gained weight again and had the same thought, and now doing the same nutrition program you do, I've kept it off for 3 years as well. But I just want you to know that if you sit down with her and you do the goal setting with her and you talk about where you're gonna be a year from now, Whitney's gonna give you a plan, like for your next year. She's gonna do an on the floor assessment with you, and you don't have to guess. You don't have to like try to figure out, what should I eat? What should I do? Like, Whitney is going to give you a plan for the rest of your life. And that first 90 minutes with her for free. You're gonna figure out everything in 90 minutes. But anyways, we're excited for you guys to meet with Whitney, and yeah, let's hug it out. Oh man, I love all my coaches so much.